Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. We're not on the farm this morning. We are heading up to Stokes County, which is 2 counties away from us, to a little place called Lawsonville. And those of you that watch True Grit, Appalachian Ways with Andy and his family, I believe that's where they're from. But anyway, we're not going to see them this morning. We're going to see a buddy of mine that I work with. He and his neighbor, well actually I think it's his neighbor, it's his neighbor, have got some calves for sale. So we're gonna go over this morning, take a look at them, and I've got the trailer hooked up, got a check in my pocket, so we'll see if we can strike a deal on buying a few extra cows this morning. We've got some at home with the grass coming on like it is, and with our demand for beef, we need more. We need a lot more. So, but right now, those of you that follow the cattle market, cows are just so expensive right now. I mean, cattle just high. Market's just up right now. If you're one of those guys that's in the cow-calf business, you probably got more money you can spend. But if you're trying to buy them and finish them like us, a little bit of a squeeze. But you know, ebb and flow of the market. Ebb and flow of the market. That's just the way all that goes. But let's head up here this morning. Let's take a look at these calves, and I'll introduce y'all to these guys. See if we can get them loaded up and see if we can strike a deal on them. All right, this is what we're, let's see, that camera again, there you go. Here's what we're looking at. We've got 3 Hereford steers, and we're up here in Lawsonville with Keith. Now, Keith, tell me again how old these things are. You said a minute ago. I'm gonna record it so I'll have it for posterity.
They're was born in end of August and middle of September, end of September. Okay. So
7, 8 months.
7, 8 months.
7, 8 months.
Yeah.
And these are the mamas that are back here behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good. But these guys, these are really pretty calves. Good conformation, color on them's good, eyes are clear. I mean, this is, you know, if you're buying cows, this is what you're looking for. And the problem with going to a stock sale, they'll run those things through the stupid geese. Problem with going to a stock sale, they'll run those things through the chute, and you'll look at them for 20 or 30 seconds, and that's all the time you've got to make a decision. When you're buying private treaty off of an individual, this is a much better way to go. You can take your time and look at them and talk about the animals, find out, you know, how old they are, how they've been treated, what's been done to them. You can look at the breed stock, see the conditions they've been raised in. It's just a much better way to buy them. So I think we're going to take all 3. We're going to put them on the trailer, run back down and get a weight. And we done weighed the truck and trailer, so we know what that is. So we're going to put them on the trailer, go get a weight on them. And we'll write this young man a check, take some cows home.
I have to tell myself to be calm.
Oh yeah, just take your time. There's gonna be some baying tonight, ain't there? I'm glad they're out away from the house. Yeah, go ahead and shut them in there, Keith.
Do that cut gate.
Yeah, let me jump in there and shut it right quick. Oh.
Yeah. Might not have to do.
It's all right. Get on over to your buddy. Come on, man, Keith.
Yeah, turn that head. There you go. He don't bolt. I sprayed that. I done that. That's my bad. There you go.
Just watch that panel over there.
Get ready, Keith.
Yep.
There we go.
Got to do that before we go for the trip. He got half of him in there, 3/4.
She goes one more before she turns that head. Come on.
There you go. There it is. Like a charm, buddy. Hang on, let me step out there and I'll fix it. Looky there. Cow loading for pros.
Is that like?
All right, we got them loaded up and are heading back to the house. So there was a feed mill that was, man, it wasn't a mile from Keith's farm. Went down there and weighed the truck and trailer empty, and then after we got the calves loaded up, went back and weighed again with the animals on the trailer. So I got 3 of them, and y'all heard Keith. They're somewhere between 5 and 7 months old. Y'all got a pretty good look at them as we were running them through the pen right there. Leave me a comment down below, and whoever gets closest to the weight of all 3, we're talking all 3 combined, all 3 animals combined, whoever gets the closest to the combined weight, I'll send you a pack of jerky. These are good looking animals. Very pleased with them. You can tell they've been well taken care of. Mamas were all on site, could see them, see the environment they were in. Man, they were on some good grass. I mean, Keith had just some absolutely beautiful grass. And I'm gonna post a little bit of footage. Went up to the house to pay him, and I'll post a little bit of footage right here of the view that he's got from up at his house. So I'm gonna show you, we're up here. Top of Keith's property, came up to the house to pay. But daggone, y'all. Absolutely beautiful up here. Can see for miles. So that direction right there, I think he said was up towards Fancy Gap, Virginia. And then back over here is up towards Stewart. So we're kind of facing north up here, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. These are the neighbors' cows. That old bull right there don't look very happy. I'm gonna move. Great folks, beautiful place. Really enjoyed going over and visiting with them this morning. And I didn't get my buddy Doug talking on the camera, but the big tall guy. His name's Doug. He and I work together at our real jobs, and Doug's just a super guy. He was the one that put me in contact with Keith to buy these animals. So really pleased with them. So let's get home. Also, if you want to know what I paid for them, I'll put that over on Patreon. I'm not gonna put my business all out right here for all the world to see. But if you're interested to know what we paid for these animals, I'll post that over on Patreon. Appreciate our supporters over there. We've talked about it before. We use Patreon as a way to answer questions and connect with folks a little bit more on a one-to-one basis. We get so many calls, texts, emails, Facebook messages, comments on videos. It's just impossible to answer everything. But if you're over there, I guarantee I will answer your question and that kind of thing. So I'll leave a link for that down below. And again, if you want to know what we paid for them, I'll post that over there. But everybody else, leave me a comment. What do you think these guys weighed? And the one that gets the closest, I'll let it run for a couple days. The one that gets the closest, I'll send you a pack of jerky. I got you something.
Got me something?
Yeah, boy.
What'd you get me?
Got you some cows. There they are. What do you think about them?
They look great.
They do look good, don't they?
They look really good.
So me and Doug and Keith were talking over there a while ago, and was talking about red cows versus black cows. I told him I'd ask you, I don't remember, how many times is it we've had customers come back after they bought something and a pack of ground beef or steak or roast and want their money back? Because once they got it home and cooked it, they came back and said, that was from a red cow, not a black one.
Yeah, I don't reckon.
I don't ever remember that happening. I don't ever remember that happening at all.
I don't think that's ever happened.
You know, in our experience, it seems like the red cows do graze a little bit better, a little more heat tolerant, and aren't as affected by the flies. So that's another reason that we like these red cows. But we've got them over here, and y'all, they came in, they done exactly what we expected. They went right to work, started grazing. They've not been high-headed, they've not been irritable, skittish, nothing like that. So you can tell that these animals have been treated right. They're looking at Angel right now. But you can tell they've been treated right. But everybody's kind of getting settled in. I think that was the last one that was weaned.
What's that one's problem?
I think that's the last one that was weaned.
Missing mama?
Missing mama. Yeah, missing mama. And they may see the other crowd down there. That may be part of it. Or getting a whiff of them because the wind's blowing this way. So we've got them in our corral here. Y'all have seen this before. We've got them cordoned off. we could open up a gate here, let them into this area, and they would go up into the squeeze chute, or if we needed to doctor on or work anybody, castrate, anything like that. But we're going to leave them in here for a day or two. Our big group, which is down the way here, they will come up and have access to the outside of this corral this evening, so that everybody can sniff each other through the gates and that sort of thing. And then after they've had a chance to be in each other's presence without having access to each other, we'll turn these guys out into the pasture. And there'll be some pushing and shoving, and everybody have to get used to everybody. That's expected, that's normal. But we'll turn them out, mix them in with the, oh my goodness, fussy. But we'll turn them out with the rest of the crowd and let everybody get integrated. We've got access to this big pasture down here in front of the sawmill. So we're here next couple of days, then we'll go up the road and over the hill and through the creek to Grandma's house, and then all the way back around. Y'all know the routine and how we rotate around
Penelope's
here.
coming to check it out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Penelope's coming. She's like, oh, it's a new kid in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Well, she's very interested.
Oh, she's very interested. Look at there. She's like, hey, who is that? What's going on? Who's these peeps in my neighborhood? Oh yeah, this is what it is. We're all discovering each other. Yeah. Look at how stocky that guy is right
Yeah.
there. I mean, he's a beast.
Short, stout.
Short and stout. Short and stout.
Like a little teapot.
Here is my handle. I forget how that goes, but anyway.
Here's my handle, here's my spout.
Yeah. All right. We're going to let everybody get settled in here, go to the house, get a sandwich. Tickled to death, man. They're really nice cows. They look great. They look great. Hey guys, how y'all doing out here? How y'all doing? Looks like we're settling in pretty good. All right, so they have been out here in the in this training pen right here for about an hour and a half now. I can hear them baying up at the house. I think it's new surroundings. Also, these other cows are down here, I don't know, they can get as close as probably about 30 or 40 yards away. So they're coming up, seeing them, and everybody's kind of hollering back and forth at each other. But really, really pleased with these steers. They look fantastic. Like I said a few minutes ago, leave me a comment down below what you think the three of them weighed all together. Person gets closest, I'll send you a pack of jerky. I'll leave that up and let it run for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, and we'll reach out to you and get that to you, whoever wins that. I'm gonna post over on Patreon what I paid for these guys. So if you're a member over there, you can see exactly what we paid. Cows are expensive right now, but I think I got a very fair price on these animals, considering the way they look, the environment that they came from, and being able to see the mom. All that's important. And like I said a while ago, that's the best way to buy cows. That's the place where you really need to be buying your cows, is through private treaty and through somebody that you can meet, learn about, connect with, see the animal, find out how they've been cared for up to the point that you're buying. When you go to a livestock auction, and I'm not knocking livestock auctions. I mean, they have their place. We've sold at livestock auctions. But when you go to a livestock auction, if you don't know what you're doing, and you go for the first time and you're trying to buy something, I always heard it said, if you don't know who the shark or if you don't know who the fish is at the poker table, it's you. If you've not been and you don't know the process, how it works, how to judge and evaluate those animals in a very short period of time, or you've not been back in the barn looking at them, you don't know nothing about them. You see them for 20 or 30 seconds because they're just running them through so fast. So you don't know anything about them. You don't know how they've been cared for. You don't know what their health issue, what their health is, if they've got any health issues.
you know, you just can't evaluate an animal in 20 seconds whether or not it's something that you want to make an investment, particularly this kind of investment. That's just not a good way to spend your money. So find somebody that's got some animals to sell. Yeah, you may pay a little bit more, but you always get what you pay for, and you know where that animal came from and how it was cared for. I just believe personal sale between two individuals is the best place to find cattle, without a doubt. And really enjoyed meeting Keith today, enjoyed seeing his farm. He's got a beautiful place. He's doing a great job. He had some pretty grass. He had some real pretty grass up there. But enjoyed meeting him. Good to see Doug outside of work. And just overall, it's been a good day. Overall, it's been a really, really good day. So, like I always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.